Hi there, this is John, Common Sense Dude, doing another YouTube video. I wanted to talk about my feelings of GameStop, which aren't very good. And if you watch enough YouTube videos, I'm not going to say the same thing. They don't give you very good trade-ins, which is obvious. Their customer service is real bad, which is obvious. So there's enough YouTube videos on that. I don't go back to GameStop and I don't give them any more business. But there's plenty of people out there that'll probably still give them money and still buy their games. I don't think they're going to go out of business anytime soon. Um, so I think they'll still be around. Something people leave out though is they did have some competition a while back. Um, they had EB Games, which is out of business, and they did have Funkoland, which were two of their competitors. And they bought Funkoland out, and Funkoland didn't do any better. They were just as bad as GameStop was as far as giving you trade-in values. Their customer service wasn't very good either. And then GameStop bought them out and discontinued bad service, and that's all I can say about it. Um, GameStop's not the only company that's bad. There's plenty others that don't treat you any better. T-Mobile doesn't treat you that great. Horizon doesn't treat you that great where customer service is concerned. There's many other businesses that don't have great customer service and pretty much treat you bad as GameStop. So you don't really have to single out GameStop to you know prove that they're not very good. There's plenty other companies out there that don't treat you very good either, no matter how much money you give them or how much product you buy. I just wanted to mention that Funkoland was a competitor to GameStop, and they weren't any better. They didn't give you much for trade-ins, and their customer service was just as bad. So GameStop bought them out, and GameStop continued their bad service. And Funkoland wasn't any better than GameStop. Funkoland was just as bad as at customer service and just as bad as with trade-ins, not giving you much for your games. So I'm not going to knock GameStop. There's many other companies that are just as bad and give you just as bad customer service, and they have many other labels. T-Mobile's one of them. Horizon's one of them. They don't give you great service either, so at least they don't give me great service. Maybe they give other people great service, and maybe other people's had better situations with them, but they don't give me great service. Best Buy is another one. They don't give great service either. I've looked at some videos that talk about some of the things that GameStop would want you to sell or try to sell, and you get in trouble if you didn't sell enough of them. Best Buy was the same way when I worked there years ago. Um, if you didn't sell a large number of products to people over a given work period, they'd get in trouble too. So I'm not interested in working in either one of those situations. I just wash dishes for a living. Don't make much money, but I don't have to take advantage of anybody, and I don't have to con anybody, and I don't have to try to sell something to somebody, and I'm not going to get in trouble if I don't sell enough product. So even though my job is not that great and I don't make a lot of money, it's probably better than working for GameStop and trying to take advantage of people, or Best Buy, or any other corporation that has a monopoly out here. Um, some other things I want to talk about is I don't think digital copies are fine. I have plenty of them. I use them. I like them. I backed them up on a couple systems. Hard drives might fail eventually, but I'm gonna die too someday, so I could really care less. Hard drives I have them on really haven't failed in a couple years, so if they fail and I lose it all, I'll get some playtime on them. It'll be more than a couple hours, so I don't think it really matters. Digital copies are fine. Nothing wrong with using digital copies. I use digital copies all the time. I don't have a problem with them. They're not free, but nothing's free in this world that I know of, except dying. But that can cost money too if you don't go fast. But some other things I want to cover is I think if with these new consoles coming out and they want to make them like PCs where you can upgrade them, that pretty much kills the idea of a console for me anyway. I don't buy a console to upgrade it like a PC every 2 months. So haven't bought a PS4, haven't bought an Xbox One. Not interested spending money on either one of those. Not for the new PS4 4K, which I don't think 4K is really going to be that great. I think 4K is just a stunt to make money for Best Buy or any electronic company that wants to make fast money and not give you much. So I'm not jumping on the 4K bandwagon either. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on GameStop, a few other things. GameStop's not the worst company. They're the worst. There are other companies out there that just as bad and treat you just as bad, and don't really matter how much money you spend at their storefront. They still don't treat you very good. So GameStop's not the only one. Funkoland was bought out by GameStop, and Funkoland treated me just as bad on trade-ins. Um, just as bad on customer service. And I think they were around in 16 years ago for many years. They didn't treat me any better. So, this is Common Sense Cool Dude signing off. I hope you have a good day, and I'm going to upload this video and see if anybody watches it. Thank you.